Annie, I'm going Super Saiyan. Chill. That's right. Today we are playing Dragon Ball Z Power Up board game. It's actually a really fun game that I think could honestly be themed after almost anything. I will be explaining to you how to set it up, how to play, and how to win. First things first, you need to set up the tournament, the ladder, as it were. So, in your instructions, there are step-by-step instructions on how to set this up. Basically, it's 3 large pieces on the sides here and 1 on the back. And then also all these little smaller pieces here that are just put into the slots. That's pretty much it. You put it all into the bottom part of the board game, and you are set up and ready to go. And Shinron is here waiting to grant you favor. So once you set up the board the way it needs to be, everyone is going to get a power-up sheet here. This is your score pad. Everyone has their own in this game. And you're also going to get one of these lineup cards. Now, these lineup cards each have 6 different characters on them. These are the characters that you're going to be looking to booster up the rankings and get more and more points. And we'll get to that in a second on what that means. But basically for you, you keep this information secret because that's how you score points, is by moving your chosen characters up the board. So, give a player one of these papers, give them one of these cards. Once you set up the board, next thing to do is to give them their yes/no voting cards. So everyone who is in the game picks a color, and they're given a yes card that matches that color. So for red team, this would be their yes card. Now, there are a number of no cards that also pair with them. What you need to know for those is it depends on how many players you have playing. This game plays 3 to 6 players. So if you're playing with 3 players, then you get 4 no cards. If you're playing with 4 players, you get 3 no cards. If you're playing with 5 players, you get 2 no cards. If you get with 6, you also get 2 no cards. So basically everyone's hand, and we're setting up for a 4-player game as usual. They get 1 yes card and 3 no cards. Form a hand that looks similar to this. We have our 13 characters that are in the game. Once everyone's gotten those cards, they've gotten this score pad here with their lineup card. They are ready to go. We are ready to start playing. According to the rulebook, the youngest player starts. So that player will look at these characters here, which range all the way from Goku to Chi-Chi to Boo to Piccolo to Vegeta to Videl even. Trunks with hair. They're all here. Anyways, so basically what will happen is whoever is first player will look at their card and decide which of those characters they want to boost up. So that player will look at these characters and choose one to put on either level, from level 1 all the way up to level 4. So this player looks at their cards here and they see that they have Boo, Piccolo, Android 18, Gohan, Vegeta, and Hercule. Now they'll pick one of those characters and they'll put them wherever they want. Ideally you want them pretty high, but you do run the risk of them being brought to the top and kicked off. And whenever a character is kicked off, they count as 0 points. So it's something to be careful of. So they're going to pick Boo in this instance. And they're going to take Boo and they're going to put him as high as he can go up here on the 4 level. Now on each level on this pyramid here, you can have 4 characters, except for level 10, which okay, there can only be 1 champion. So he'll pick Boo. Next player will go, they'll pick Android 18 and put him on 1 because they don't like her. Next person will pick Piccolo, and because Piccolo is the best, he'll go on level 4. Someone next will pick Vegeta and put him on 3, so and so. And this continues. Everyone goes around picking characters until everyone has finished picking characters. Once they get done picking, any remaining characters that are left go down on level 0, where Krillin with hair deserves. Once everyone has been set up here, you will fill in the remaining spaces with Dragon Balls. there should be 4 people or Dragon Balls on each level from 1 to 4. So as you can see here, there's 2 empty spaces on 2, so we'll fill it in with Dragon Balls. And there's 2 on 4. And 5 also will get Dragon Balls. Now these Dragon Balls each do different things. They range anywhere from moving that character again up 1 more time to moving that character back down. It can be things like canceling out someone's no, drawing a capsule core card, and these cards here, these kind of allow you to edit the game a little bit better. You can force other players to do things. For instance, this one you can play as a no vote if you run out of no votes. This one allows you to swap 2 characters on the board. A bunch of different varieties in there, and they all pretty much explain what they do on the card. But once you've got this set up here, we've got our 4 Dragon Balls on each level, Dragon Balls / people on each level, then we're ready to move into the next stage. So starting with whoever's the starting player, the youngest player, they will pick a character who they need to move up. And they have to choose someone to move up. So for instance, they look at this and they think, oh, well, Gohan needs to move up because Gohan is on their sheet. So they're going to move Gohan up, and whenever you move to the next level, you take one of these Dragon Balls. So you're just going to slide this Dragon Ball out here. Some of these say play immediately, and some of these allow you to keep them for later. This one says go down a level. So they just moved Gohan up, and now Gohan's going to slide right back down. So an unfortunate turn, but that's how the game works. So they'll keep moving this, moving people up, taking Dragon Balls, and as they do, eventually someone, let's say Videl, moves to the top of the castle here. So you can see Videl's there standing over everyone, and what will happen then is we will get down to a vote. Everyone will look at their hands and go, do I want Videl to be champion? Also, not only is Videl champion, but this ends the round. So wherever people are on the board or how they're going to be scored. So for instance, Videl is at 10, she will get 10 points, which is big in this game. This level gets 4 and on down. The points make sense. Whatever level they're on is how many points they earn. So everyone will do a vote here. Everyone will submit a card. Some people will be all for it. Some people will be against it. And then once everyone has laid down a card, then we will flip all together. And you can see the answers here. 3 yeses, because potentially they had Videl on there and they liked where points were being put right now. However, 1 person put a no. If anyone puts a no, the champion is not crowned and this person is removed from the game. So Videl is taken off the top of the castle and brought down. That means she gets 0 points for this round. Once that happens, any no cards that are used are thrown from the game at that point. So that person now has 1 fewer no cards. Everyone else who had a yes card keeps their yeses cards because you only have 1. Turns will continue. People will continue moving people up to get them to the champion. Eventually, someone, let's say Piccolo, is moved to the top, and Piccolo will be chosen as champion. Everyone votes yes, the game ends. At that point, you'll look down your card and you'll score the number of points depending on where your players are on the board. So looking at this card here, this person did have Piccolo, so they would earn 10 points. They had Boo, who was here, that's 4 points, 14. Android 18 is down here on 1, so that's 15 points. Gohan also there, so that's 16 points. Vegeta is here, so that's 3 points, so that's 19 points. Then Hercules down here, that's 1 more, makes 20. Now that concludes round number 1. Now in this game there are 3 rounds, so this happens all over again. All of these players are knocked off the board. Any leftover Dragon Balls are removed from the board. And then the whole process begins again. Any no cards that have been spent in the previous round are gained back so that everyone's brought to whole at the beginning of the game. That is pretty much how to play. and how to score, and how to win. Ideally, what you want to do is you want to move people up to the top who you don't necessarily want and then get them removed. You have to be careful because there are some cards that will force you to vote yes. So it's a bit of a gamble doing that kind of thing. So it's strategy and how to play this game is all up to you. In this game, you will crown a champion each round, and after that, the game is over. Score up all your points, add up your 3 scores from each round, and whoever has the highest amount of points wins. Simple as that. So, if you like this how to play video of Dragon Ball Z Power Up board game, then please like, comment, subscribe, and that's how you become the Grand Champion. We'll catch you next time, because that's the way we roll. Bye.